Chrysler. Guys, this brand is almost dead. It's been working on an electric car now for years, right? A clear rival to the Tesla Model Y, but it has just gone and done something which I think pretty much signifies that this brand is finished. I mean, honestly, there's been calls from many powerful people in the United States saying, you know what, we should just take Chrysler back from Stellantis. They are running this company into the ground. I think that's a really fair statement. Let's be honest. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. My power has just come back on in my house. Guys, I've got one of those little batteries, portable batteries. I've got to say, I highly recommend getting one of those if you have a home and there's a chance of your power going off, but also if you've got an EV. I also ran out of juice in my EV and I used one of those to put some juice back into my electric car. Kind of like having a jerry can full of fuel just sitting in your car. Anyhow, if you want to know about what I'm talking about, I'll put a link in the description below to my review once the review is up on the channel of my experience having my power go out at home for nearly 2 days. 7 days ago, Chrysler CEO Chris Fuel told media that the American brand would be getting new cars. These would include the updated Pacifica van, a new crossover with hybrid power, and a version of the Halcyon electric concept vehicle. Halcyon, I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm going to guess most people in America wouldn't know either. It's a pretty insane looking concept car, electric car. I hope they make it. It looks absolutely radical. Now, I think it's highly unlikely if they ever do make it, it's years away. In other words, Chrysler don't have any electric cars and don't plan on having any anytime soon. A couple of days after that reveal, things took a very sharp turn. Mopar insiders reported that development on Chrysler's electric SUV they've been working on for years was stopped. Maybe the right word here is actually cancelled. The report cites an internal notice to suppliers saying that the project based on the EcoFlow concept has been put on hold. It's been cancelled. It's been shelved. They're not going to do it anymore. Now, they've been working on this car, seriously, for at least 3 years. And there's been a lot of marketing and a lot of money spent on this car already. It's a little bit like the Apple car, right? Billions of dollars. I'm going to guess they haven't spent billions of dollars, but they've spent a lot of money. And it's just been completely wasted. Dear supplier, the C6X program has been put on hold until further notice, at which time our car company will probably cease to exist. Therefore, any spending associated with this program should be suspended immediately. That's what the memo says. The C5X is the internal code name that Chrysler has been using to develop a mid-sized electric crossover, clearly a rival to the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Tesla Model Y, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Yeah, you get my point. The Chevy Blazer. The C6X is the name for the variant of the STLA large platform that would underpin that car. Mopar insiders believed that means it's short for Chrysler Airflow, and it turned out that they were right. The Airflow has been paused. Now, what happens when a car gets paused? We all know what happens when a car gets paused. It means it's dead. It's cancelled. It's not happening anymore. Especially seeing as they've been working on this car for years. The Drive confirmed the report with Stellantis, but it came with the news that Chrysler still has new models coming. Chrysler brand CEO Chris Fuel confirmed the program has been shelved for now as we assess the market and our customers' needs and wants, a brand representative told The Drive. Now, she added that as the Chrysler brand celebrates its 100th anniversary this summer, the future for Chrysler is bright, with a refreshed Chrysler Pacifica coming in 2026. What have they got in 2025? Nothing. A new crossover coming soon after, and a third product inspired by the Halcyon concept to follow. So like I said, the Halcyon concept isn't coming in the next couple of years, if ever. That'll probably be shelved as well. So they have no electric cars, no intention for any electric cars, really. Let's be honest, let's be real. Does that car look like a real car to you, that Halcyon concept? It's miles away from being production ready. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Chrysler's other reported models include, like I said, the Pacifica and Voyager with hybrid and gas power for 2026. So, yeah, here's what CarBuzz said. The Chrysler Halcyon is one of the possibilities for another new model from the brand. The electric car crossover looks too futuristic and concept-like to make production. But the boss, Fuel, is said to be trying to make it happen and keep the brand alive. Key phrase, keep the brand alive. It is being well invested in. The brand is not on the table for elimination, and it has a very bright future, the CEO told Current Driver. The same report said that Fuel said, we are working to develop a production version of the Chrysler Hellstone concept at some point in the future. With Chrysler down to one product, a minivan, which is crap. Guys, if you think it's good, I mean, for example, you should test drive, if you can, test drive an Xpeng X9 or a Zeekr 009, right? Test drive something that's actually new. You'll see that the Chrysler minivan is junk. I mean, that thing is rubbish. As far as I can tell, this company is as good as dead. I honestly don't see why they shouldn't just sell it. I mean, at least they'd get some money out of it, right? Maybe. Anyhow, this 100-year-old automaker, in my opinion, it's dead and buried. But I could be wrong, guys. I mean, I know some of you love Chrysler. I know some of you, there's a lot of Americans who watch the channel. In fact, the channel is more than 40% of our viewers are from the United States. If you're from the US, tell me what your thoughts are. Do you think this company will continue to exist? Do you think the company should sell it? Do you think the United States government, as has been discussed, they've considered taking it back? Do you think they should do that? Let me know your thoughts down below. There has been a bunch of reports recently that BYD has acquired the Chrysler brand from Stellantis. These reports they popped up all over YouTube. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Just want to say a big thank you to all of you who have supported us on Patreon and as YouTube members, guys. Could obviously not do this without you. I really appreciate your support. If you want to support us on either of those platforms, I'll put some links in the description. Has BYD acquired Chrysler? Has BYD tried to buy Chrysler? Potentially. Have they bought Chrysler? The answer is no. BYD have responded to these reports. There's about, numerous videos on YouTube. They're being shared on our Facebook group. They're fake. This is fake news. This is not true. Does BYD want the Chrysler brand? Maybe. I personally wouldn't. If I was the CEO of BYD, I'd say, you can keep that Chrysler brand. Honestly, guys, the Chrysler brand, in my opinion, is maybe not trash. It's not premium, though. Why would you want it? I don't understand that. I really don't think that's a good idea. I think BYD are probably in agreement with me. Would BYD want to purchase maybe Alfa Romeo or Maserati from Stellantis or potentially even some of their other brands? I think they would, but Chrysler, no.